Hello, nail techs. I have a quick demo that I would like to do, and it is preparing your hand for state board. So, let's get started. We're gonna go over the supplies needed first. You'll need a hand. You can't take the mechanical hand to state board. You will have to take just a regular plastic practice hand. So practice with it so that once you get to state board, it won't be so hard and foreign to you, because these hands could be really hard to work with. So you do have to practice working with it. That's why we do practice every Wednesday pretty much on state board. Okay, so you got your hand. Of course, you need a manicure brush, because whenever you file, you will need to dust. You need some rough 100 grit files. You can use a slicer, a toenail clipper, scissors, whatever you use to clip the tips with. Possibly a buffer. One side is a little rough and one side is a little smooth. You need a buffer. You need nails. You need some really good glue. So I like KDS. It's a really good glue. Once you stick it, it's pretty much stuck. So I got a whole pack of it. Just in case, a glue gun. You can use the glue. If it's not working, you'll need a glue gun. I have base coat. For UBI students, we use red polish. So you need to polish the one nail red in order to get started with state board. And then top coat. So you got your polishes. Okay, so the manicure fingers, you will need to prep all 5 fingers with nail plates, as to say. So we're just going to start with etching them. So I etch the plastic. And etching is just roughing it up. So go ahead and rough it up as rough as you can get it, so that the tips will stick to it. Now, I thought this was a much needed video. So not just for UBI students, but every student trying to prepare their hand for state board. So I'm really going in, etching them really good. I'm using this corner to get up in there really good, because you need to all the way down by the cuticle. When you put the nail plates on, it should look like the client has the whole nail plate. I mean, the hand has the whole nail plate. Okay. So I got that all rough. Let me try to rough it up a little with this one as well. All the shiny off of the plastic. As much as you can. Then you want to dust it. You don't want any dust in between the nail plate, the glue, and messing up the adhesion process. So I don't know if you can see it or not. All shine gone. The trick to the practice hand and doing state board with the nail plates is gluing them all the way down, close as you can to the cuticle. So sizing, you want to get the tip, take that little bump off the free edge. We're gluing the free edge, the free edge to the cuticle. That's what gives it a good lay. That's the trick to it. The free edge of the nail tip to the cuticle. This is only for the practice hand. Once you get ready to glue the tip onto it at stay board or practice, you glue it the regular way onto these tips. Okay, so I'm gonna size them all up and then we'll glue. I smell this glue gun, so we're gonna do a few with the glue gun and a few with regular glue. So that's basically the trick, is free edge up to the cuticle. You can round it if you need to, because it is round up there, you know. That's what the buffer is for. So I'm sizing all these up, getting them all ready. Then we'll glue. So this is not for regular full sets or anything. This is just for preparing the practice hand. And you want the nails to, the nail plates, the practice nail plates to be perfect. These are number 8s that I'm using, and the pinky is a number 9. So you see, very small nails fit up near the cuticle, free edge to cuticle. It takes a lot of preparation just to get it perfect. So I have all number 8s, and then the thumb. The thumb will be slightly larger, but on the practice hand, still fairly small. This thumb is a number 5. So you know, like for a client, a thumb is usually like a 2. Okay. So I'm just hitting it a little, just making it a little round so it'll fit up in there a little better. And then I'll take the excess plastic off with the buffer. Dust it. It's okay. Seems like the 8 fits better, so we're gonna go with the number 8 for the thumb as well. So all number 8s, and the pinky is a number 9. So we're gonna prepare a number 8. And the size tips varies with the brand you use. But still fairly small. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna start off with the glue. I put my glue inside of the tip, but you could put it on the actual practice hand and then glue it. Can you see that? Okay, so I have it inside the tip, and then I just press it and hold it. I could have got it a little closer, but that's the gist of it. So on the free edge part, all the way down, it's all in there. One little dip. Try not to glue yourself. Make sure the glue is on the whole nail bed part. So I put glue on the free edge, stuck it up near the cuticle, and it's on there. I'm gonna do the middle finger with the hot glue gun, but I will turn this camera so you can get a better view. Okay, I don't know if I'm getting a better view or not. Not exactly. I'm gonna try to prop it up a little so you can see. That might be a little better. Okay, these are all my number 8s. I will do hot glue gun, so I'm gonna put a little hot glue on her actual nail bed. I don't know what's going on with my hot glue gun. But you can use hot glue. It was working. You can use hot glue to actually put on the nail bed. So we gotta finish with glue. If you put it on there, saturate it, and then push it all the way up near the cuticle. You can actually see the glue going up in there. Hot glue works as well, but as you can see, I need another stick of glue. This is how you prepare your hand for stapboard practice. And if you need to soak the hand, you actually can soak the hand as well to get the acrylic off, and put more on there for the next week's stapboard practice. But make sure you're prepared and ready. Try to make sure the glue, I like putting it on the nail plate because as you can see, the glue, you don't want glue near her cuticle area. Okay. So you should end up with this. See how these are the wells down on this end? This is what you should end up with after you glue them all on. So she should have all the nail plates. When you come to stapboard practice, I shouldn't see hands with just gluing them on down to the edge. It should be all the way down. Okay, so now you take your tip slicers and you cut them. Stapboard just wants some 1 inch, so you really don't need like really long nails, and you don't want them too short because you do want to be able to get the form up under them. Make sure you get some really good glue. Okay, now you want to just shape the edge. I'm not doing too much shaping. whenever you're using this hand, you should hold it from up under the bottom like this, like you're holding the skin away. Just prepare these little edges so that they'll be ready. Not a lot of fouling, as you can see. I'm not doing a lot of fouling, and I'm doing just straight across. So when you go to stapboard, it's all ready for you to shape up the nails, and it's really nothing to shape if you just go straight across, but you're going through the motions. Okay, and I'm taking a buffer and I'm just gonna remove the excess, smooth them out a little. Do not go across the top. And then you want to dust them. They should look like that when you get done. So I cut them down to a nice length, not long, not short. Then you want to go ahead and apply your base coat. You need 1 nail polish red out of the 3 that you're going to do the manicure on. So the manicure is on the pinky, the ring finger, and the middle finger. I'm going to polish the ring finger. So base coat. Do not blow. No blowing. Blowing transfers your bacteria to the nail plate, so we don't want to do that. Just let it dry. And one thing about base coat is it never really dries. It's like two-sided tape. It's sticky, so it'll adhere to the nail plate, and then it leaves a sticky or tacky side so that the polish can stick to it. So that's base coat's job, and think of it as two-sided tape. Okay, so I'm going to polish this. Try not, I would say less is more. Go ahead and take off some of that polish so it won't drip and touch her skin. You gotta be so careful. And usually you just wipe one side with the polish. I'm wiping both sides so that I can get less polish. I don't want to touch the cuticle at all. And that makes your job easier when you're trying to remove it. I like starting at the top and polishing all the way down, but it's kind of hard with this, trying to make sure. Yeah, it makes it smoother when you start at the top and go all the way down. Smooth and even. Okay, I got a little lifting on the side. I'm about to show it to you, you'll see, but it's definitely on there and stapboard though. It's not perfectly glued, but it is on there. We'll do a second coat and then let it dry and put our top coat on, and then we'll be ready for stapboard practice. So I'm expecting everybody to prepare your hands after watching this video. Prepare your hands. You can have 1 or 2 rotating stapboard hands. And then pack your bag. You have your bag list. You have your bubble sheet with all the procedures. Make sure you study those procedures. Oh, that's base coat. I'm going to use this Instant Dry Top Coat by Sally Hansen. But yeah, make sure you can even make up flashcards for your procedures so that you could study them and practice. The Stayboard Manicure is on Quizlet, so you could play games and practice with that. Just type in Unlimited Beauty Institute Stayboard Manicure. Okay, so I got a little bit of red polish on there. Wipe that off. And there you have it. Stayboard practice hand already. One nail polished red. The other nails filed slightly. I see a little piece of plastic on here. Okay. Thumb. And then you're all set and ready for Stayboard on Wednesday morning. All right. Bye.